soon as it goes on there, we'll know you're live. You are live, Tony Miller.
Now?
Yeah. So here we go. So all we'll
do you know we're live?
Well,
that's not on there.
Put your YouTube on.
YouTube.
Right.
And put the lounge.
Yep.
Fucking porn on there. Look, what's
Hey,
that?
Tony, you can't swear on stream.
We're not on it yet.
You are. You're live.
Just tell them not to start yet.
Right, it could be 1 or 2. Let's see. It's not that one. Go to 2. Click him.
There.
Yeah. You are live.
We're live.
There you go, look.
Yeah, good.
Right, you're live now. We'll get some shares. You got a viewer on.
There we go then.
Let's get yourself here. This the mic you want to use, Tone, is it? That you can have either, mate.
I'll have this one then.
Alright, well, we'll leave this one here then. Just stand that
To there then.
stand that up underneath your Tone.
What, this one?
No, underneath you, look, underneath your feet. The PC. Just come have a look. You need that PC stood up behind you.
Yes.
No, that one.
Look that way. What, like that?
Yeah, if it'll stand up. There you go. Right. Let's turn one of these off because I think both of them are on at the minute and that's what you don't want because that'll cause your echo. Yep. Turn this one off. Right, this is the one you want, mate. That one's off. There you go. Perfect. It picks it up, Tony, so don't need to be right next to it anyway. Right, good luck, Tony. Always a pleasure, mate.
Right then everybody, we're nearly ready to go. Grimsby's top 16 players, debatable. Paul Clark v Jamie Smith. What we saying? People are saying Clark is going to run away with it. Jamie's a quality player. I think anything can happen. Hope we get a few views tonight. Get some predictions. We're all ready to lag. Clark has got his cycle top on. The lounge, sponsored. Looks really good. He just needs a bike to go with it. But off we go. We're off for the lag. See what happens. And then we're away. Grimsby's top 16. Race to 18. Paul Clark v Jamie Smith. Clark has won the lag. He does tell me he goes to try and pot a yeller in the middle bag every time. And apparently, on a Wednesday night, he bets Mick Ponsonby £1. So he's quite confident that he puts a yeller in the middle bag. Let's see. Let's wait and see. See if he does it. Right then, boys, off we go. First to 18. Paul Clark to break. Does he get a yellow in the middle bag? He's telling me he's going to do. There you go. Oh, it nearly went. It nearly went. So we've got a red down. Good evening, Terry. Good evening, Terry. And he's saying Clarkey 1810. I do believe they're going to run this competition next time with 32 players to give everybody the opportunity to take these big boys on. So he's got a great chance here to take these yellows out to go 1-0 up. Good evening, Terry. You're the first one on at the moment. I'm sure we'll have a few more. 18-10 prediction, Clarkey. Let's wait and see. It's all about if Clarkey gets an early start here. There's his first miss, and there's a chance for Jamie. And this will settle a few nerves, possibly, if he was to take these out. He's a quality player, quite capable of doing it. Well, he's missed that bar. Oh, well, that's 1-0 to Clarkey. He can't be affording to do that. Not against Clarkey. You can't be giving 2 shots away. Missed the pot by quite a way as well. So great opportunity for Clarkey to go 1-0 up. Can't see him missing this opportunity. Little ploppings for Clarkey here to go 1-0 up. I'm not going to predict this because I'd be classed as being potentially a bit biased. But certainly Clarkey's the favourite. But Jamie has got to try and make very few mistakes tonight. Don't give him 2 shots and take his opportunities. If he does, we've got a game on. Certainly capable of putting a fight up is Jamie. 1-0 Paul Clark. Grimsby's top 16 players. Debatable. Frame 2, Jamie Smith to break. Right, opportunity for Jamie then. Quicker and get a frame on the board, the better. No, Sean, unfortunately, I'm not in this one. I was overseen, I think. But he's having a 32-man comp in the next one when this one's finished to give people like myself the opportunity to have a go against these big boys. You know, there's 1 or 2 players that have gone in this tournament that have not been putting the time in, which has annoyed me a little bit because it takes a little bit of credibility out of the tournament. It's supposed to be Grimsby's top 16. You know, and there's been 1 or 2 games which has been a bit lacklustre. And I think if you're going to enter in a tournament like this, you have to put a bit of time in. If you don't put the time in, then just don't go in it, because it becomes embarrassing. But anyway, like I say, it's not Steady's fault. He's chose the 16 and thought that would do it. But he's opening it up to 32 plays next time. It'll give everybody the opportunity. There'll be no moaning. And Jamie's played a pretty good shot. If it runs down, I think he's on it. Good opportunity if he takes these out. It'll be a good little clearance. I know, Sean, it's done now at the end of the day. You know, the tournament's on with now, and it is what it is. Has he hit it? Has he hit it? Has he hit it? He's not hit it. I think he'd left himself a pretty tough shot in the middle there anyway, but at least he had his chance. Still favourite. Still expect Jamie to get another chance here. It's all about what Clarkey can do here. Can he find a little snooker in the corner? Looks pretty difficult to me. He might even try and clear the baggy, you know, in Clarkey. He might even look at trying to clear it. I think Clark would be fairly aggressive tonight. And he has. And that's a wonderful shot. Now Clarkey goes favourite. Yes, Krabby, I will call you Krabby. Not a problem. Looking forward to Spain, aren't we, eh? Can't wait for that one. Won't be long now. Ooh. That's a good shot. That's an excellent shot. Brilliant shot. So we're going 2-0 now. And proved already Jamie is going to have to take his chances, because if he doesn't, this could be a steamroller job. Because Clarkey, you know, will just go from strength to strength if he's left these up. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is a good clearance because he's made something out of nothing happen here. Cleared that bag. So, straightforward shots these. Yeah. Don't take chances, Clarkey. Straight screw back and you're done. Nearly overdone it, look. And he's missed it. Yeah, sorry, sorry, mate. I'm going to Spain in October. I thought you was going. Sorry, Krabby. So, is he going to stroke him then? Is it there? No, it's not. So, we're 2-0 Clarkey. Yeah, I forgot, Krabby, you're not coming to Spain with us, are you, in October? Spain in October for TM, and Portugal in November for TM. So he's under it, that. We should get this in the middle. Or even a double. It doesn't look to be running terribly fast. Yeah, that's a good shot. 2-0 Clarkey. Grimsby's top 16. I think Clarkey's favourite to win this tournament outright, to be honest with you. There's some good lads in it, but I think Clarkey on his day pretty much massive favourite in my eyes to win this. Jacko might have something to say about that though. Jacko's queuing well. Big game coming up, Jacko against Wayne Cam, a superstar from the past, against an elite potter, Headless Chicken Jacko. So, Clarkey gets a dry break. He's not put that yellow in that middle bag yet that he was telling me about. Right, first stab to Jamie then. 2-0 Clarkey. Got to get a frame on the board as early as he can. Settle his nerves, because he'll still feel a little bit out there. Even though really, in my opinion, Jamie's got absolutely nothing to lose. He's really got nothing to lose. you know, by far the underdog in this game. As much as Jamie is a very, very good player. You know, Clark has proved it over the last few years. He's a very big force to be reckoned with. But Jamie's quite capable of actually taking these out now, because they're all there. Just got to compose himself and get a frame on the board. And it doesn't matter who you're playing, getting a frame on the board settles you down. These all should go. There'll be a good little clearance for him. I think the black goes in the middle or the far end. I think it goes in the middle. So just needs to set these the right way. And it should be straightforward. Black goes in the other middle, so this is just a case of rolling this in, get a nice nearly straight on this red if he can. He's looking down the bottom then, so as he's not gone through far enough, so he's going to put it down the bottom and made it a little bit more difficult for himself. It should have been straightforward, tap tap tap. So he needs a good pot. It's got the pot. The black must go down the bottom. I thought it did. One good pot then, Jamie. You're on the board. And he's missed it. He cannot afford to do that tonight. But that was all about his positional shot from the red into this bottom left hand corner. All he needed to do is roll it through another 2 inches. Little silly mistake that we all make at our level. Unfortunately, the top guys don't do that. He'd have run that through Clark. If that had been Clark, he'd have rolled it through another inch. It'd have been tap, tap, tap. Jamie needs to settle his nerves, get a frame on the board. He had a great chance there. But, you know, once again, Clark is going to have to make something happen here. Well, I have a chance if he's not gone too far here. He's still playing a bit of golf then, Crabby. He's still at Cleethorpes 2 or 3 times a week. Right, one good shot to disturb the 2 on the left hand side. If he gets a good split, he takes the frame. This will hurt Jamie. Clark yeah, there you go. One good shot. Is he looking at the snooker? He is. He's going to try and drop behind that other one and stop as long as he stops it going across. He hasn't stopped the across. That's a bad shot. He needs to nestle behind that yellow. He's left him a one cushion escape, which he should never have done. Not easy, but it's a very, very bad mistake. And Jamie's got it. Bad mistake by Clarkey. Should never ever have left him the side rail. He should have nestled behind there. He probably wouldn't have even had a shot. Anyway, that's put Jamie on the board 2-1. Settle his nerves. Got a frame on under his belt. All to play for. Both made a couple of mistakes. Clarkey really probably should have gone 3-0 up there after him missing the black. But then Jamie should have cleared it earlier on. Straightforward clearance. These little tiny little positional shots that we lesser players tend to make. The better players tend not to do that so much. One person I have total respect for that, a young Mr. Ryan Milton that came to Miller Towers. I had a very good game, but one thing he does, them little tiny simple shots, he takes his time and he puts the cue ball where it needs to be. A lot of respect for that young man now. See, I don't always say bad things about you, Ryan Milton. Right then, frame 4, Jamie Smith at the table. Split nice. This will do him the world of good to all here. He's got a nice pair of shiny shoes on as well. Clark is turned up as the cycler, and we've got a nice pair of jeans and shiny shoes on here with Jamie. Right. I think he should be taking these out. Krabby, 18-17 Clarkey. Yeah, well, I think it's going 2-all here. I'd be surprised if Jamie doesn't take these out. Very surprised. This is just once again straightforward. Anywhere that white on that table, that black's going down. It's all about this positional shot here. I tell you what. Oh, he's made it difficult. He's made it difficult. Did not want to be there. So, Mr. Gilliatt, good evening, Mr. Gilliatt, 18-11. Good evening, Scott. Good evening to you, sir. You've got Tam on the mic tonight. We let the boys do the talking when Tam's on the mic. We don't do any guessing when I'm on here. There's no point, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do this, I'll do that. I'm not on there. We've got the boys on the base today. One good shot. He's played that very well. One good shot, 2-all. Is this game going to be closer than what people think? He's played that well. We're going 2-all. So, Gilly, you've gone 18-11, and that's actually... You've given young Jamie the most frames out of anyone up to now, because Crabby's saying 18-7. Terry Haig, 18-10. Any more guys on there? What do you reckon then, Mr. Scott Wrighton? What do you reckon? What's your prediction? This could be closer than what you think, you know. Right, Steve Clarkey, third break, can put a yellow in the middle bag. He keeps telling me yellow in the left middle bag. Does he get it this time? He's having a go. He's got it. But he did get a bit of a cannon. But he does say that's the one he goes for. So, Scott Wright. Okay, well, there you go, you see. Scott Wrighton, 18-15. So it's a closer game than what people were saying last night. There was people saying that he would steamroller him. It's all on the night. It's all on the night. Anything can happen on the night. Even Gilliatt beats me now and again. But there you go. It's all on the night. Oh, so you've got him. So Gilly's man's. Clark, he's got him in the Calcutta. John Steele, 18-13. Clarky, good evening to you, John. Good evening to you. We're getting a few people now on the stream watching this. Good evening, John. I am well, mate. Very well. Just come back from Greece. Had a wonderful week in Zakynthos and my lovely lady. Back to the grindstone now. Terry, you've got Jacko. Well, that's going to be a good game, Jacko, against Wayne Cam, because Wayne Cam is a class act, and it just depends what Wayne Cam turns up. We all know what turns up with Jacko, the headless chicken. He'll just go for everything, whether it's on or anybody, he always seems to get it. Adam Yudo pulls the winner, absolutely. At the moment, it's a wonderful time for this sport in this town. It's great excitement. There's some great games. There's some great players. And the whole town is basically buzzing. Good evening, Ryan Knox. I hope you're well. I hope you're going to get Kev Smith dealt with. You know, I've got you and Kev in the final. So, good evening, Mr. Grice. 18-12 Clarkey. What do you think, Ryan? What do you think, Adam? What's your prediction? Oh, he's missed that by a country mile. In fact, that one is in the same postcode. What's he doing? Is he nervous? Hang on. Is he nervous? Jamie takes these out. We're game on, haven't we? We've got game on. Jamie's turned up. Look for the party in his nightclubbing gear. Nice shiny shoes, jeans and t-shirt. Looks beautiful. Clark is turned up. He's got his bike outside. Right, off we go. One good shot then. These could go. Wow, he's missed that by a country mile. I thought he'd take it to the middle. Perhaps it wants on. 18-16, Jamie. Wow. I tell you what, someone might want a side bet on that one, we Adam. Who's going to have that then? Adam. Adam, 18-16. Gilly's interested, aren't you, Gilly? Yeah, I hope you're well, Ryan. And your dad as well. Right then. Oh, you've got Jamie McAlcus, have you, Adam? Has he come enough? He must have. He's got straight down. Oh, he's played that well. He's played that well. And I tell you what, Jamie had a chance here. He could have gone 3-2 up. And Clarkie's not going to miss them, is he? 3-2 Clarkie. Grimsby's top 16. Debatable. But like I say, all these guys that are on this this stream tonight, the next tournament's going to be 32 plays. Grimsby's top 32. If there was 48, Adam, would you be able to go in that one? Only joking. But I know Mr. Grice will be interested in the top 32. He's one of the guys that was quite annoyed, and rightly so. He's been a 2-time Grimsby champion and a Super League champion. Ian Grice, I believe, deserved his place in the top 16 via his own merit. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think a 2-time Grimsby and Super League champion, and he was in the last top 16, Grimsby's top 16, should have been in this. Did you like that, Adam? You'll get better, mate. Just keep playing TM. Next time you play me, you'll get more than 8, I'm sure. Right, back to frame 6. Jamie to break. 3-2 Clarkie. Grimsby's top 16. And have we got a dry break? We have. Clarkie's to the table. Nice split. These could all go. Could be 4-2. Ian, you don't need to. I don't need to tell Steady. The next next tournament after this is going to run 32 man tournament. Grimsby's top 32. You'll be in it 31. Only joking. TM for the mayor. Thank you, mate. Thanks, Krabby. Hey, I say how it is, mate. We have a good laugh. You know, it's we don't have a guessing game on here. We just let the balls do the talking, like Ray Edmonds used to say. As long as we all have a good night, watch some good pool, that's what it's all about. So, big game, Jacko v Mr. Cam. Good evening, Mr. Dawson. Hang on, Dawson. Dawson, what's a bet? Hang on, Mr. Dawson, good evening to you. 1840, I hope, 50 on the right. Oh, okay. James Kibler. Yeah. Shimon, Jacko. Jagger, Shimon. It's all happening. It's all filling up. So, 18-14, Clarkie. Up to now, we've got 18-16. Adam Walker. John Steele, 18-13. Krabby, 18-17. Gilly, 18-11. And then we've got Adam. 18-16, Jamie. He's missed that by. You see, this is where Jamie now has to capitalise and take this frame out and let Clarkey know it means business. And Clarkey will kick himself because that was, for him, a straightforward finish. To me, he's hit the ball twice as hard as he should have done. One or two people, Jag, have said TM looks a bit like Bruce Willis, but only a couple. Right, Jamie, take these out, boy. 3-all. We've got a game on. These all go. These all go. Absolutely. It's the yellow between the red and the other yellow, which is his potential problem, unless it goes past the red. I don't think it goes past the red. So he knows he's got to work his way around these balls here. Not easy, these. Not easy. That one yellow between the red and the other yellow is his problem ball. He needs to clear that other yellow out the way. Ideally, this yellow is going to play first. Would have been his second to last ball if he could have done. And run through for this yellow near the red. But this is not easy. This is not easy. This will be a wonderful clearance if he gets this. That's the one. So I'm going to take this bottom, the left hand side yellow now, which frees up. So he cannoning it out. He has. Well, he's still got a chance. 18-12. Paulie Walnuts. Yeah. How are you doing, Mr. Paulie? Nah, he's missed that. He can't be missing them, and Clarkey's going to get the black out here as well. He's going to... Not so sure he needs to get the black out, really, because the black goes straight down the rail on this. Someone told me a black ball tables are tight. You played on this one. The buckets. Yeah, that's a good shot. Good shot. Jamie's had his chance again. Jamie could actually be in the lead in this match. He could be 3-2 up. He hadn't took his chance. So one good positional shot by Clarkey. Has he hit it? He's not hit it. He's not hit it. That pulled up. He's just not hit it. I don't like predicting, but I'd have probably gone the other way there. I'd have probably took the one in the corner, because we're not guessing now because he's played the shot. I'd have probably played the one in the corner and then screwed the one in the middle over to the side, the other side of that middle bag, and rolled it down here. But that's just TM talking. Right, great chance for Jamie. Great chance for Jamie. He's got to capitalise on these mistakes, because there won't be many mistakes in this match. So he's got to capitalise. One. Oh, Jamie. Oh, my God. Well, Jamie's missed a shot in 3 frames on the trot, which he could have actually turned this frame round and won. Can't be missing them shots. (4-2) Clarkey. Grimsby's top 16. Off we go. 4th break for Clarkey. Does he put that yellow in the middle bag? Does he get it right this time? Well, he's put a red in the middle. Oh, them yellows look good. I think them yellows look good. They look like they're going. I think that black goes into the middle. Do you know he's going to take reds here? Or is he? What's he thinking? What's he thinking? Now he's taking the yellows. Great chance here. I'd expect Clarkie to take these. I really do. Both these lads are running this ball a bit short though tonight. Yeah, big miss, Adam. And to be honest with you, Adam, he's missed 3 balls, Jamie. This early on, you just can't afford to do it. You really can't afford to. Not against this guy. You just can't give him the chances, because he will get better and better as this game goes on. You know, us mediocre players need to put a shift in early on against these lads to give them something to think about, because you can't. If you don't, these will steamroll you. Because Jamie could be 4-2 up now. And perhaps against a lesser player he might well have been. But he just knows if he misses, Clarkie's going to deal with him. Could go wrong, because he wants that yellow to the right hand side last for the black. This could go wrong. One good shot though. He's played that well. He's played that very well. Excellent shot. All about just getting on this last ball, nearly straight really. Can he just drop between the 2 reds? Risky. Risky. Well, it's not that easy because he's thinking about this. That's where he's looking. He just needs to be in between them 2 reds just to drop this red in the middle bag, and then he's got a tap in with that. Good evening, Charlie Collins. Good evening to you, sir. Welcome to this evening. Well, great shot. He's took any issues out the game there by playing that shot. Great shot. Risk for reward. Played the right shot. Wow. I did not expect that. Well, should he have played between the 2 reds, boys? Would you have played it between the 2 reds and just dropped the yellow into the middle? Suppose it's alright, same from here. He's hit it, but Jamie of old basically don't let Clarkie have another look at this black. Jamie's got to be favourite from here. Good evening, Charlie. He's got to be favourite from here. He can make something happen here. He really can make something happen. He's got a couple of chances of getting into this black. Good evening, Dave. Your money's good in this Calcutta. If I can turn this around, we've got some dollar, me and you. You see, Dave Blaston knows how to back a good one, doesn't he? Hey? We're in the final. We've got some dollar coming, Dave. Nice return for 25 quid, isn't it? Right then, what can you do here, Jamie? What can you do here? One thing you don't do is miss the pot. Because he's going to move the black here. Do not miss the pot. Concentrate on the pot. Don't worry about the cannon. Overhit it a little bit. He's got a bit of work to do. But they're like buckets, these. Surely he just stuns this in down the bottom. And he rolls this into this far corner. They're like buckets. You can't miss. Anywhere near the bag, Jamie, it's in. A confident Jamie gets down and hits that. Yeah, Shimon, 50 quid, eh? Bargain. One good shot, Jamie. Yes, all the way, look. Great shot. Great shot. Made it look easy, 4-3. I tell you what, these predictions, This could be closer. If Clarkey keeps missing chances like that, this game's going to be closer. They've both made mistakes. 4-3. Brad Bull, good evening to you, sir. Oh my... Is that the commentator's case? I do not believe that. Good evening, Brad. Yeah, the massive bags out there. We had an argument last night. Jacko trying to tell me that all the other black ball tables are the same as this one. Can anyone put Jacko right on this one? He said it's all in your head. What a load of rubbish. This black ball table are like buckets. Even Brad Bull can pot on it. How you doing, mate? Yes, Brad, wow. Jamie's now missed 4 chances in the last 4 frames. He could be 5-2 up. Thank you, Adam Walker. Thank you, Adam Walker. Game over and good night. Adam, you know. Yes, Charlie, ouch, definitely, mate. You cannot afford to miss them chances at this level. He'd done all the hard work, played a nice red down the bottom in the top end, and then rolled the one. It just a tap. What he's done is took his eye off the ball, hasn't he? It was that easy. But your top players don't do it. He's playing that a little bit too hard. Look, he don't go now. So it's not really going the way he wanted it to at the moment, Jamie Smith. But he's had chances, and that's all you can ask for when you're playing these big boys. You want chances. Good recovery, but his 2 reds down the bottom are not. And look at Clarkey's yellers. Look at Clarkey's yellers. They're waiting to be had. Have you got a prediction, Charlie? What do you reckon? Oh, he's missed it by a mile. Got down on that very quick. Very quick. Yes, Dan. Let the balls do the talking. Good evening to the superstar Dan Lane. Very talented young man. And pleasure to be in our team. And a quality golfer. Any predictions, Dan? Yes, Scott. I'll tell you what, Jamie's missed 4 chances. He could be 5-2 up. But he's missed the chances that he wouldn't normally miss. And like I said, Scott, against someone like Clarkey, you've got to take your chances early because Clarkey won't keep missing. Clarkey will not keep missing. And the further and further Clarkey gets in front, the harder it is for Jamie. It's a tough game anyway. But you must take your chances against these lads. Straight in the heart of the pocket. Who says that? No snooker. Very big game coming up, Mr. Jackson against Wayne Cam. What's your views on that game? It's a 50-50, I think. Good evening, Daniel Ornigold. Good evening. I see you got all your tables recovered. TM has to wait till next week to get Miller Towers done, but it'll be. I'm ready. I'm ready for it for next week. So, what's Clarkey doing here? Bit of swerve on this. Look, he's just slipping it around the black. I think he was trying to leave the double there, which he's not got now unless he can cross double it, but that then sends the white flying around the table. And it will always find one of these 6 bags. It's amazing how many people send that white around the table and they get annoyed because it finds a bag, but guess what? The bags have always been there. You send that white, it will find one of them. Crostable then. Yeah, that was his only chance. Right, Jamie has got to try and make something happen here. And the obvious shot is playing the one down the bottom and trying to hide behind the other one. Oh, he's hit it. He's hit it miles too hard. He's not at the races at the moment. I mean, once again, I don't know if you noticed that, guys. He got down and hit that shot within a second. He's not composed himself. You can under-hit that shot, but never over-hit it. He's over-hit it. He's given a chance. I don't want surprise Clark. He just strokes this in. Black off the spot. There you go. He's on it. He's on it. Bit of luck, but that's what happens when you miss the opportunity. Jamie had a great chance there just to drop it behind the other end, and he'd been in all sorts of trouble. It's 6-2 now, and I'm honestly going to say, and I'm not biased, I fear for Jamie. I really do. Because he's now had... I'm not saying he had a chance in that frame to win the frame, but he certainly had a chance in that frame to obviously split them two balls up to put them into potable positions, but also snooker them at the same time. And to me, he's just not taking his time. Just needs a little bit more composure. See if this yellow goes in the middle. I keep saying it. He keeps missing it though, look. Brad, he just looks a little bit agitated. He didn't look confident. He looked a bit nervous. You know, it was always going to be an uphill struggle against him. But he's certainly a capable player. But he's just doesn't seem to be at the races at the moment. Yes, and dead right, Brad. He could be winning this match. He's had the chances. And I think Jamie, perhaps against a lesser player, probably like yourself, I'm only joking, would possibly be in front. I think he might have took the finishing out, but because he's got Clarkey behind him, he knows he's such a dangerous player. But I've always said, whilst you're at the table, it doesn't matter who you're playing. Yeah, Scott, I can't disagree with you. You can't give Clarkey a four frame advantage at any part of the match. You just can't do it against these calibre of players. Against obviously lesser players, you do get often 2 or 3 chances, but you only get 1 chance against these lads, and then you're in there. You miss, you're in trouble. 1 good shot then off this yellow could open them all up. This will give it. Oh, it's a bit unlucky. Unless I think he's unlucky. He's a bit unlucky. Bit unlucky there. Another half inch. He's got a chance. So once again, Clark is going to be coming back to the table. I think. Oh well, he's going to go across here. This isn't easy. Won't it be a great shot if he gets it? It's a good effort. It's a good effort, but I think he might be in a spot of bother. I think he's going to be in a spot of bother here. Well, he's left it. What a terrible shot. What a terrible shot. Jamie's got to take these out now. Don't have to do much with the cue ball here. He's missed it. Oh my god. Wow, this is frustrating. This is frustrating. Clarkey's Christmas has all come at once here. He's going to move these 2 here off here, I'm sure. He'll be aggressive here. Yeah, that's it. That's curtains. That's 7-2. He's not missing these. Once again, Brad. Jamie had the initiative. Just a little bit harder. to miss the ball in the middle. He didn't have to do anything with the cue ball. What he had to do was drop it in dead weight, and he had to drop the red in the far corner and tap the one down and drop the black in the middle. Like I say, shots he wouldn't normally miss, but he's certainly going to be up against it. I hate to say this. This could be quite an early night. Over at that a little bit, but I'm sure he's not gonna mess these up. It's absolute awful. It's a shocking shot, really, because he shouldn't have even been anywhere near that ball. So, like you say, Adam, yeah, Clarkie's not playing the best, but he's not having to play his best, is he? If he was playing against someone, yeah, you know, I'm not having a go. If he was playing Brad and Brad was on his game, he'd have to be stepping it up a gear, you know. That's an excellent shot. He just opened the white, yeah, he's on it, pair fellow. Sometimes you don't play your best because you don't have to do. You know, sometimes you have to step your game up knowing that you can't make silly mistakes. But I just think Jamie needs to slow himself down, compose himself a little bit. Hey, oh, is that Jacko in the house? Jacko's in the house. The headless chicken is in the house. Getting warmed up for his big game against the master, Wayne Cam. One of the best players that have come out of this town. And a really good lad. Good win last night for Jesus of Nazareth. Young Michael against Blanche. He'd looked good on a cross with some nails to his hands. He looked like Jesus last night. Right then, off we go. Come on, Jamie, you need to start moving a little bit here. At some point, he's going to have to just let his cue go. He's just going to let his cue go. And start flowing a little bit, because if he carries on like this, if this goes 9-2, 10-2, it's match over. Right. You've got to take these out, Jamie. In normal circumstances, you don't miss these. You just don't miss these. Straightforward tappings. Can't mess this up. Bit of composure then, Jamie. Do him the world of good. Needs this. Needs this. Why is he... Tell me if I'm wrong, guys, but was there any need to hit that ball as hard as he did anyway? Really? I'm just saying. He's really... It's got to be nerves. It's got to be nerves. Seriously. It's got to be nerves, because you don't play a ball into that middle at that pace. You didn't need to do. He's just not thinking. Jamie's so much better than this. And Clark is getting chance after chance. It's an awful shot. An awful shot. Yes, Brad, just roll it in and drop the one in the middle. That's all he needed to do. Because where he's put the white, he's like stunned the... He's got the white further away from the ball he wanted to put. I mean, just rolled it through as near as he could to the black, and it was just game over. But anyway, yeah, 5 shots. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying, John, but it's different when you get on the match table, isn't it? And you're on, they know they're on comms, they know people's watching. I know there's some people that don't even like the matches to be streamed, because they feel under pressure, because they know people are actually watching. They know there's going to be 40, 50, 30, you know, whatever. If you've got 20 people watching, sometimes people just don't like matches being streamed, and perhaps, you know, and the more and more the game goes on, it gets a little bit embarrassing. You're missing easy shots that you should always get, and so much easier on the practice table. He's playing against one of Grimsby's best here. You're not going to get that many chances. Yes, I agree, Adam. You do have bad games at all levels. But it's the amount of chances that these guys are having. But Clark is 7-2 up. Steve Pearl said to me, I played against Jason Eriksson and beat him, I think it was 15-11. I played absolutely awful all night, but guess what he said? Don't matter, he won. And it doesn't matter. Clarkey wins this match, it doesn't matter how bad he plays, because he's through to the next round. And that's... I took a little bit from what Steeper said there. He said you can't play your best pull all the time. Sometimes when players are missing against you, that can be... If someone just keeps potting and not missing the ball, guess what? It makes you think twice. You take your time and you make sure you don't miss. If you've got players missing all the time, perhaps you take your eye off the ball a little bit as well. You often find when one guy's playing well, it pulls the best out of the other player as well. Once again, Jamie has a chance. It's a slim chance, but he has a chance. Yeah, I agree with you, Brad. A win's a win. You don't always have to play well, and you don't always need to play your best. Obviously, we all like to play the best we can, but it doesn't happen. That's just reality. So it's not always the end of the world playing bad and winning. Right, one good shot. Screw across the table. Right, this will do him the world of good. He's got on this absolutely perfect just to come out from the black. Stroke it in. Take your time. Just stroke it in. Don't hit it too hard. He's in. This will give him the world. Right, now take your time because he's missed two blacks. Take your time. Line yourself up. Get your cue through it. And then you... Oh my God. Oh my God. Has he twitched that? Do you know? He's twitched that. If you give that shot to Jamie in practice, Mr. Steele, he gets that. He'd probably get it 10 out of 10. Wow. There you go. Yes, Adam, I know what you mean. It's sometimes playing for money that can put pressure on both players. You know. I mean, when I played you at Sherman's, it was the best I've ever seen you play. I mean, he was brilliant. Only joking. Yes, Brad, wow. I mean, how many chances... I mean, come on, let's be honest. He pots that 10 out of 10, doesn't he, Norley? Right, does Clarkey get the yellow in the middle? And he keeps telling me. He kept telling me to mention it. Has he got it? No, he hasn't. He hasn't. Oh, he has. He's got one yellow, but not the one I went for. Is that right, Brad? You lost 7-1 against Adam Udo. Adam, are you Adam Bolton, by the way? Adam, I just need to know, because I don't know Adam Udo. Is it Adam Bolton? Right then. 8-2. I don't think there's any way back whatsoever. Don't think there's any way back here now, and he's had his chances in a lot of these frames. Yes, Mr. Bolton, I thought it was. Yeah, you just... You just can't miss these chances against these lads. Good evening, Mr. Walker. Good evening. Good evening, sir. Right. Once again, he's not played the best. I think he can get the one down the bottom, but it's not once again Clarkie's best. I think he can squeeze through that one and make something happen. He's struggling again. He's struggling with this white. One thing you don't do with that shot is under hit it. Over hit it, he'd have been on 3 balls. He just needed to over hit it, never under hit that shot. Has he got a thin clip? But the white's flying round the table and it could find one of these bags, and he's got away with absolute murder. But there you go. So, not so sure where this red's going unless he can screw right out. Yes, John, I agree with you. I think he still got down for that black too quick. It wouldn't do any harm just to stand up, take a couple of deep breaths. I don't even think he's lining himself up, John, do you? You know, he's not got behind the ball and walked into the ball, lined himself up, and he's obviously cued across the ball. He just needs to take his time, because he would pop that black 10 out of 10 normally. You know, it's not a big shot, but all your big shots take a little bit more time. Line yourself up, compose yourself, deep breath, get your cue going 2 or 3 times, and stroke the ball in. To me, he's getting down way too quick. It's gone in, Clarkie. These bags are like buckets. Don't play him like that. No. Come on, Brad. He's better than that. He's better than that. He's a good player. He had an off night. I had a good night. Yeah, well, once again, Clarkie should never win this frame from here. Jamie would never allow you to win the frame from here. So let's see what he does. Clarkie should not be even looking at this ball. Again. So, it's not a bad shot. Not a bad shot. He's opened his balls up. He's off the jaws, look. He's off the jaws, look. Little trick shot, look. Great shot. Good shot. But he's in command now. If this yellow goes as well, he clears up. Does it go past the red? Obviously doesn't, because that was the brave shot. Right, one into the middle and then see what happens. He's gone down the bottom. And it's not gone in. How it hasn't gone in, I do not know. But there you go. Jamie's got to be favourite. He's covered the bag near the black as well. Surely Jamie wins this frame. Clark is surely not thinking he can cut this in. Or is he? Oh no, I see what he's doing. He's trying to glance off the red here. 1 in 20 shot. Does he get it? Does he get it? It's white's in, isn't it? It's got to be. No. Very, very lucky, because you're sending that white around the table. On another day, it kisses the ball and goes in the bag, doesn't it? But I suppose you can say Jamie's got a chance that he didn't have. He just needs to slow down now. Already he's walking around the table too quick. Take your time. Compose yourself. There's no rush. You know, the Chinese will still be open at the end of the night. You don't have to rush. Take your time. Take these out. Just take your time. Should be elementary clearance here. That's it. Just a little stun out and you're done. There we go. Look, we're going 8-3. But I might not say that. He's missed 3 blacks. Take your time. There we go. Jamie Smith gets one. He stops the rot. 8-3. 8-3. Has he left too much to do? Is Jacko playing tomorrow night? Does anyone know? Is it Jacko tomorrow night? We've got the top comms on tomorrow night then, I think. Pato on it. Is it Pato and you, Chunky, tomorrow night? Right then, off we go. Jamie Smith to break. 8-3. First to 18. Yes, thank you, Dan. So, big game. Is it 6 o'clock start, boys? Or is it 7? So, Brad Bull tomorrow night on the mic. Are you with Pato, Brad? Tomorrow night? I must say, I was mightily impressed with Pato last night. He did an absolutely unbelievable clearance against Nigel Emerson. Absolutely wonderful clearance. That guy's come on leaps and bounds. Right, Jamie. He's got one back here, 8-3. Clarkey at the table. You'd think he's taking these out, wouldn't you? Left himself hampered a little bit. Losing the white a little bit, but I think he's alright. So it's you and Matty tomorrow night. Well, he's must be tight. He's down in his bike shirt. He's got his racer outside locked up, Clarkey. He's nowhere, is he? What? Sorry. Perhaps I'm learning, but not a very good shot at all. Not a very good shot at all. Jamie's definitely going to be coming back to the table here, and I didn't expect him to. But I don't know how the table's running. You know, we can all be critical. We don't know. I don't know what the table's running on that Supreme table last night. It took me 4 frames to get going against Mr. Woodhouse. But the Supreme table is running very, very nice. Me and Mr. Powell Sunday, and me and Mr. James James the Copper on Monday in the Pato comp. So me and the Dan Green comp against Powell. If I can get 2 or 3 frames off both of them, I'm going to be more than happy with my my night's work. But let's enjoy it. Right then, Jamie, what can you do? What can you do to get back into this match? 8-4, 8-5. You're back in the match. If it goes 9-3, 10-3, you've got a very, very very hard night work ahead of you to compete. Well, he's taking his time a little bit more now. He's having a little bit of a think. And I think that's, in fact, you mentioned it earlier on, Mr. Steele, that he needs to compose himself a little bit, take his time, think a little bit more. You know, get anything for running around the table like Headless Chicken, Matty Lawton. Take your time, look at all your shots, evaluate every shot. So he's played a pretty good shot there. He's played a 2-man. He's a bit unlucky. He's put 3 balls safe now down this, but I don't think Clark can get through that to that one in the middle. Don't think he can get through to the one in the middle, or can he? But he might be able to do something with this red. Well, Has he left a double? But where's the other red going? No, Adam, I'm happy with my young lady from Morocco. She's lovely, she looks after me. Just been to Greece with her. Well, I asked for a better one than her. Absolutely wonderful holiday last week. Nice and sunny, 38 degrees. Some sand and a little bit of the other as well, but I won't say it on here in case she's listening. Right then, Clarky, what are you going to do here? I feel Jamie's going to get another chance at the table here. And he's got to somehow get these 3 balls opened up at the bottom here, because they're going nowhere at the moment. It's all about what Clarky does here. Has he gone for the treble? He has, but I don't even know where his other... It's actually better it not going in there, because he didn't even have a shot. So it's actually better it doesn't go in. So... let's see what Jamie can do. Don't really need to rush anything here. This is the thing. He needs to really make him pay. You know, he could nearly nestle behind these. He could pop the one in the middle here, nestle behind, just slow Clarky down a little bit. He don't need to be doing anything rash here. You know, if he proves me wrong, then I'll be quiet. But it's trusting to a bit of luck here, and your answer's there. But he can still put him in a bit of trouble. Me personally, I don't think I'd have done that. But see, Clarky can come across now, and I won't bet it against him. He comes across and pots this in the middle. And I think the red goes in the other corner. It would not surprise me one little bit. Oh, he's not left the gap. If he's left the gap, that's criminal. That's absolutely criminal. And that just reiterates what I just said there. The shot was just to drop it in the middle and drop the cue ball between these 3 on the bottom, and Clarky can't do anything. Right. Well, I'm sorry, guys. This is game over. I don't know what he was thinking there. What do you say, guys? There, just absolutely no benefits in doing what he's done there. He just had to drop it in the bottom and snooker him. Yes, Charlie, absolutely, mate. Absolutely, because you're always hoping that you'll get on someone. He got on nothing, and then he's played an absolutely elementary mistake of actually letting him get through. Actually, where he was, I still fancy Clyde to go off the side rail and pot it in the middle. It's a one cushion escape for these guys. They don't miss them, or they get very close. He's just not thinking. But he might be thinking he's lost already. I'd like to think he's not, but I don't think there's any way back here, boys, tonight. And he has had his chances. That's for sure. Like we're saying, Clarky's not played the best, but you can only beat what's in front of you. It doesn't really matter how well you play, as long as, you know, Clarky could be playing out of his skin and losing, not that I don't think against Jamie, but he could be 9-3 down and playing out of his skin against someone like Steeper and missed a ball. But he'll take 9-3 playing bad. It's as long as you warm your game up till the quarters, semis and final. And that's all you need. You just have to get through in these early rounds. And let's face it, no other player in the draw will want to draw Clarky. Apart from Jacko, because he loves him. But he's just played a nothing shot there as well. I can see what he was doing. He was trying to leave an angle on this to try and make something happen with them 2 reds on the left-hand side. Let's not even give himself a chance here. Mind you, these bags are big. So I might eat my words here. Well, geez, oh my God. Darren, you told me these bags out. Oh, dear me. How's that gone in? It don't go in at Miller Towers, that one. That's a good shot. Well, there we go. And now he has a chance. Out of absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing, he has a chance. Take your time. Not easy though, that red nearest the white. It's all about getting on the other red. Well, he's in trouble. That ain't going anywhere, is it? Unless you can... Oh, does it go in the middle? Does it go in the middle? Must be tight. Does it just squeeze by? Tight one. Oh, it's miles off. Miles off. Brad. He's not even booked a day's holiday, so we won't be going. Can't just take days off work without booking holidays in. Right then, Jamie. He can't cross double it, can he? Can he see that? I don't think he can he? No, well. He's digging a deeper hole for himself, unfortunately. Mr. Onigo, will you ask someone to get me a pint of course, please? I'm here on my own. I can't leave them out there. I don't even think these are having a break. I could do with a pint of course in here. I'm gagging. I've got a tool like Gandhi's flip-flop. Excellent shot. Didn't even go for the pot. Excellent shot. Clever little shot, that. Yeah, he's got out of it. He's got out of it. Good, clever little shot, that, because Clarkey wants him to move that red down there, look, and then all Clarkey's balls go. That's what he wants to do. Clever little shot. It's a good shot. Of course it's not a good shot, is it? We're not playing Grimsby rules, are we? I don't know why I didn't just go across and go behind it. Do apologise about that. Good evening, Miss El Jazuli. I've just been telling everyone I had a wonderful holiday with my young lady last week. And we had loads of sun, sand, and we had a bit of the other as well. And we had a few drinks as well, a few pina coladas. What a wonderful holiday. Couldn't want to wish to spend it with anybody else. Don't be sick, anybody, I'm just speaking the truth. So, Clarkey has a great chance to go 10-3 up here. Great chance. And, It's an excellent shot there, and Clark is going to mop these up for 10-3. I did say if Jamie could get to 9-5, it would make all the difference, but unfortunately it's only one-way traffic at the moment. And like we say, Clark is not he's not had to play extremely well today. He's not needed to, and you only need to play as good as your partner allows you to, really. And Jamie's given him so many chances, and there's just no pressure on Clarkey at the moment. And you have to put these guys under pressure. Do you like that, Mr. Green? Hey? When the missus comes on early, you have to say the right things, don't you? I mean every word of it. And Clarkey has just missed a shot into the middle bag. And there's been about 3 balls into that middle bag where it hasn't spat them out, they've just been poor shots. Big shot here, and he's missed it by a country match, not even the same postcode. This isn't the Jamie Smith we all know, that's for sure. One good shot, just stun across the table then. He don't miss this, does he? No. He's hit it a bit hard though, but he don't miss this, just drop it in. Don't miss this, does he, Mr. Green? This for 10-3. Straight in the heart of the pocket. 10-3 then, boys. 10-3. I don't think there's any way back here for Jamie. Hope you're getting ready, Miss Eldrizuli, for tonight. We're having a few beers down Cleethorpes after this. And if you excuse me, everybody, I'm just going to get myself a quick pint because I'm gagging. Right, everybody, that's better. A nice fresh pint of Coors. Sorry about that, but needs must. I need me liquid. Yes, Krabby, not even in the same postcode, eh? Adam, you can't ask my missus questions like that. She thinks I'm absolutely amazing. And rightly so. Right then, Jamie, come on. Good opportunity here. Good opportunity. Does he cannon him into him? Does he need to cannon into him? I think he probably will. Needed to aim into him a bit fuller than that, but he's still got a slim chance. That's a good pot. That's the Jamie of old. Is he going to loosen his arms up a little bit now and just say, right, I tell you what, let's just go out with a bang. Why don't we just go for it? There's no pressure. He was never the favourite anyway. I think he's been very, very nervous. I think he's been very, certainly not confident at all. And his composure, he just needs to have a bit more composure because he's so much better. He was a wonderful snooker player when he was younger. So he's got all the talent that you need to play this game. We all know he's a lot better than what he has been tonight, but that could be the fact that he's playing Clarkey. I don't know. Tough shot, but he's cued it so well. But where does this red go? On the right hand side. Yeah, can he just scoot it back a couple of inches and drop it in the middle? But can he get round the three reds to put the black in the middle? He's cued that very well. Right, he's give himself a chance here. If he plays this well, he's just missing these balls. Can he put the black in the right hand side middle? Whoa. I see what he was doing. It'd have been a great shot, but I tell you what, he's missed 4 balls into that middle. And unfortunately, that's game over because Clarkey's not going to let him off the hook here. Do you really like for everyone? My Bruce. A bit of Brucey. You get a Brucey bonus with TM, look. The old Bruce Willis is amazing, look. Right, come on, Jamie. Can you get out of this? And he has got out of it, so he gives himself a little bit of a chance. He's pushed the red over the bag. It's a good shot. So that's asking questions of Clarkey. If you're going to put someone in a snooker, make sure it's a good one. So, one good shot here. He's played 2 in 1 there, and I don't blame him one little bit. Do not blame him one little bit. Well, he's still in the frame. He's still live. He's still live, but massive favourite for Clarkey. All these go. I think that red goes, that yellow goes past the red as well into the left-hand side corner bag. He doesn't need to, but Clarkey's Clarkey. One good shot. He's in the mix. He's probably on it now. This is game over. 11-3. Has he come through enough? Bit tricky, them 2 little yellows in the middle there. Yeah, we've got to ask the question. I'd have probably took it 2 shots ago. The bottom yellow to free them all up. I can't say Clark is nervous. 10-3 up. It's giving him something to think about though. It's them 2 yellows. Just getting onto him. He's taking it now, look. Probably the right shot. Just drop it in. Yeah, that's it. Oh, was he snookered himself? You see the angle here? The angle here looks like he's easy on it. But he's sort of shaking his head, but he can't lose this frame. Can't lose the frame. Just snooker him, unless Jamie flashes it. But can't lose the frame. Should never lose the frame. Well, he's left him a cut here. Why does he even leave him a chance of seeing the ball? I really don't get that. If he gets this, well, he's... Can't believe you give him an opportunity that he could have actually even potted it. But anyway. 11-3. Jacko is on. Jacko is out there on his own, practicing on the Supreme table. So Jacko means business, doesn't he? He means business. And he did actually say to me, "Thank you, TM, for calling me an headless chicken." I said, "Sorry, Jacko, I always speak the truth." I'll just go and have a look to see if these guys are having a break. I'll be back shortly. Right, Clark is back after his little comfort break. Right then, off we go. Frame 15, 11-3 to Clarky. Is Mr. Gilly still watching? I've not heard from Gilly for a long time. Crabby's still in the house, I know he is. Bruce Forsyth, what are you on about? Come on, Crabby, come on. Give us a bit of credit. Right. Come on, Jamie. It's damage limitations, I think, at the moment for Jamie. Damage limitations. And he's shaking his head. He's not happy. It's just not happening for him tonight. But I'll tell you what. He's had some chances. I'll tell you what, if you take them 4 frames that I think he should have won, this is 7-all. As much as it seems crazy, Jamie has missed 2 blacks and 2 very, very easy chances. You take 4 frames, look what we got, 7-all, different match. I know it's crazy to think like that, but you've got to do. He has had the chances. He's absolutely nowhere with that cue ball. It's just not. This isn't him. He's just. It's a shame to see, really, because he's a lot better than this. Imagine if it was 7-all. Clarky might be twitching. Yeah, Clark is just playing the right shots. I mean, he doesn't have to do anything because he's got Jamie, you know, in such a bad position. Now all them reds go, and it's game over. You know, I think he's probably give up, really, because I think that shot there, if you're going to play that shot, you might as well just play it to drop on it and just at least you give yourself another chance. But by playing it like that, he's opened all Clarky's balls up. Perhaps Jamie just wants to go home now, you know, and come back another day. He's just had too many chances as Clarky. So, Mr. Bolton, your prediction, 18-16 Jamie. Are you still happy with that? He's stepped it up a little gear now. Look, Clarky, look, he can smell the winning line. 12-3. Paul Clark. Possibly the favourite for this tournament. Not played well. Hasn't needed to play well. And that's the most important thing. You can only beat what's in front of you. I've always said that. Sometimes you don't have to be a superstar to get the result done. How often do you get two players playing out their skin? It don't happen. Jamie just needed an early start, and at 2-all he should have gone 3-2, he should have gone 4-2, he should have gone 5-2 up. He didn't. Clarky did, and that's the difference. If Jamie goes 5-2 up, we've probably got a different game on. But he had the chances, and that's the thing. He's gone in off in the middle. It's not looking good for this young man. So, 6 frames from the winning line for Clarky, 15 for Jamie. Well, I don't know who you are. You're going to be in this next year. Well, there's another one this year. There's 32 players. Mr. Bates. Who's that then? Who's Mr. Bales? Good shot, Mr. Clark's. These are all going. These are all going. Can't see him missing these. These are just straightforward black off the spot, as I say. That's it. Good little shot. Just nudge the red out of the way. So is he screwing this back off the side rail, or is he going for the middle? We will see in a minute. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. It's a wonderful shot. Excellent shot. Could have been. It could have done with it being a bit straighter. Is he going to cannon into that red? That's what he's thinking. Does he cannon into that red? Could have done with the white being another couple of inches, and then he could just run it through for the black in the middle. Big Sam Burley, eh? Yeah. Will you be in this year? Because I think we're going to do a 32 player after this. So he's screwing off the bottom rail with a bit of reverse side look, and there you go. Look, class act, great shot, controlled shot. And there we go. 13-3 Clarky. No way back is the boys. And there was quite a lot of predictions out there today. 18-11 was, I think, Gilly. There was 18-16s, 18-14s. I think 18-14 was might have been John Still, or 18-12. Yeah, great shot that, Charlie. Screwed up with a little bit of reverse side just to kick it to the right hand side of the table. Right, does he get this yellow in the middle bag? I keep saying it all night. He keeps saying this is his party piece. He nearly got it, look. He's got one of them, but not the one he says he goes for. Right. So. Clark is at the table. First blood to Clarky. I feel if he gets this yellow and he gets on the next yellow, these go. He's queuing up over here, look. Try not to kiss the red if he can. He's played a nothing shot there. Should have played that a lot harder for a start. to give yourself a bit of a choice of another ball. Clark is looking at. What's he looking at? I don't even know what he's looking at. Don't think anybody predicted this score though. With all being said, I don't think anybody would predicted 13-3. Certainly with the chances that Jamie's had. He's had plenty of chances in this match. Right, Clark is seeing what he can do here to open his balls up. And he's put one yellow sort of safe down the far end. Dear me, and now Clark, his yellows all go. So he's gone from... Yeah, he's not there tonight, unfortunately. Yes, Gilly. I think it is, mate. No, Gilly, it was five. Yes, actually, you're right, Gilly. I think it's 10 on the bounce. 10 on the bounce, and Jamie's had some chances. But he's just played a pretty poor shot there, Jamie, because a yellow didn't go there. He had the bag covered, and he's sort of been quite wild with that shot, and now all Clarkie's balls go. I think we're at the point where Jamie just wants to get out there. I really do. Not played the best shot, but is it a plant? Has he got away with it? Because all his yellows went there. He didn't need to play that cannon. That all them yellows went. But can he just drop this one in the middle? That's what he's looking at. Can he just drop it in the middle and leave yourself the bottom yellow into the right hand side bag? That's what he's looking at. And then the other yellow does go down the far end, but I mean, this is all ifs and buts, you know. He does go down the bottom, look. But it's whether he can hold the white here, or unless he's going to try and send it right round, but I don't think he can. Well, what do I know? Great effort that. He's got the double. He's got a chance. You know. He's got a chance. All about getting the double, but also staying on the black into this bottom right hand corner. Well, he's looking at angles that we've not even seen, look. So he's looking at screwing up the table and getting a shot between them two reds. I mean, he was on the black, look. So he was on it. He was giving himself a chance. Jamie takes these out then. Not a problem. No pressure on these. Just take them out. His yellow's safe. Can't miss these. Take your time. Take your time, boy. Not ideal, but he'll take it. His shot is just not putting it where he wants it. And he's not bothered. Look, he's taking this down the rail. Great shot. It's potting him off the lampshades now. Not bothered where the white goes. Not bothered anymore, look. No pressure on this, just drop it in the bottom right hand corner and he's got it on the middle. No pressure now, look. He's not bothered. Bet he wish he did this earlier on. $13-4 then. There we go. Good finish. See, the pressure's totally off Jamie now. He's not, you know, he's just thinking, you know, it's a damage limitation. Just try and get as many frames as I can. And once again, your arm starts flowing again. You know, there's no pressure. There's absolutely no pressure. As far as Jamie's concerned, this match is over. but he will stay in there. He will just try potting balls and just see what happens. But you know, it's really curtains, to be honest with you. Jamie could have been. This match could have been so much closer. Just missed too many balls, unfortunately, and it's a shame because he's such a good. He's a good player. He's a talented player. We all know that. He's been around for years. He's gone enough. It's not. Hey, it's not his night as well. You know, another night that don't going off. He's on yellows. He has a chance, and he got one bad ball on the left hand side. He could make something happen with that and win the frame. That's just how this game is. Never lets you off for making mistakes, and Jamie had a few chances earlier on. He missed, I think, 3 to the middle bag, and this game just does not let you off. Same with snooker. You have your chances, you have match ball, you have match frame, and you don't take it. It just comes back to haunt you. It really does. So he's just put another red save. Look, and this is just formality stuff. This should be straight formality. Make sure you get your yellow. You're on the yellows. Absolutely no pressure now. Not the best shot. He's sort of in no man's land really, to where he wanted to be, but he's still at the table, still in control. And one thing Clarkey can do is pot a ball. He can pot a good ball, can't he? Especially in these bags, Danny Hardigold. So pretty good. So this yellow obviously goes just past these two reds. I didn't know whether it did earlier on. It's hard to see for me, but obviously it does. So it's a straightforward shot. And we're going 14-4. Well done, Clarkey. 14-4. And I think we'll all agree, Clarkey will say to himself, I've not played the best tonight. But the most important thing, get the job done. We all can't play a best pool all the time. Do I think Clarkey would have played better against Jacko, Wayne Fryer? He probably would have had to have done, because I think them guys would have probably turned up tonight and put a major shift in. And I think we was all hoping Jamie might turn up tonight and I'll give him a right go. And I think he had some chances early on, and I think that's where the match is sort of has been lost, because Jamie could have quite easily been 7-all, and I think we've got a different match on our hands then. But just missed too many balls, and I think he'll totally admit that himself. Missed way too many balls, and against this level, against these guys, you just can't do it. You have to take every scrap, every breadcrumb against these guys, because you just will not get the chances against them. So every breadcrumb you get, you've got to turn into a frame winning position and get the frame. I agree with you, John. I absolutely agree with you. I mean, I'm not being funny. Against a lot of top players, you give 2 or 3 or 4 chances, this result's the same with anybody. You know, a decent player. You know, if you don't miss these balls. You know, Jamie's missed too many balls, and that's what happens. Right, Jamie, come on. Bit of pride. but he's sort of snatched at that shot as well. He's been snatching a bit, rushing a little bit. I don't want to be too highly critical of him because he is a talent. He's a very, very good player. And I think we all know he's a lot better than this. And I don't even think it's the occasion because he's bigger than that. I just think whether it's lack of practice or whatever, he's just give Clarkey just way too many chances. And like John just said, you just can't do that against these sort of players. Take everything you can against these lads, and especially early on. The most important thing in these matches is get off to a good start. See Clarkey there, just playing the intelligent shot. He doesn't need to do anything. He doesn't need to throw frames away. You know, he's just saying to Jamie, if you... I'm not saying he thinks he can win, but if you need to make something happen, Jamie. I'm not going to just hand it on a plate to you. And that's what you've got to do when you're in front. No, don't give silly frames away. You don't need to. So, right, what do we do then, Mr. Clark? What are you seeing? He's seen something, hasn't he? And that's just opened him right up. I think this yellow goes past this red in this corner. Yeah, it's a good shot if he's got the pot. Yeah, you see, he was concentrating more on getting the cannon there, and he's took his eye off the pot. Right, Jamie, what a great chance. You have a chance here. All your reds go. Take your time, bit of composure. There we go. It's not hit it. He needs to be nearly straight on this, or actually even off straight to run through for the other ball. So he's just out of position, so he's relying on a little bit of luck here. Thump it in the middle. He's played that well. He's unlucky really. But it was all about the shot before, and he's just got getting down now, look. He must be so frustrated inside. But it was all about the shot before. I need to be running through another 2 inches. And like I was saying in about Mr. Milton, Mr. Ryan Milton, he's so precise in the little shots, which are so important. It's so important to get on the little easy shots, to leave, you know, whether it's a quarter of an inch, half inch, get on it perfect to make your next ball easy. And they're the ones, us lesser players, and I'll say us lesser players, we don't take enough time on. Either way, just drop this one in. Well, Clarkey does it different to everyone, doesn't he? He's confident now, look, he knows he's over the line. 15, 14, 3 to go for Clarkey. 14 for Jamie. And there we go. 15, 14. Billy, Jamie's not... Hey, none of them are playing really well, to be honest with you. And it could have been 7-all, Billy. Basically, Jamie probably missed 4 chances early on, and Clarkey took advantage of them, and he's basically since then run away with it. It could have actually been 7-all quite easily. So the score reflects a bit of an hammering at the moment, and I suppose the score's the score, and that, you know, that tells you the story. But Jamie, I think, will go away tonight and think, I'll give him too many chances. Missed too many balls. And I think he just wants to get the hell out of here. You know, and things then don't run your way, your break going off. That's what happens in this game when you're not playing your best. You know, the other guy gets slight rub of the green, but that's just the way the game is. This game does not let you off the hook when you miss chances. So, yeah, I was going to say, he's got to take reds here. All these reds go. The yellow's the problem, you see. Yeah, that red at the top there. So, off we go then. He's not played the best shot there. He could have done with hitting out a little bit harder, but he's still at the table. All the balls go. He's just running through. Kiss that. He's got a great chance now. Great chance. Probably a little bit in between here. Could have done with running this through, but I think he might have a little fine clip here. Just looking where the white's going, it could go wrong. But I think he's thinking, job's nearly done tonight. Right. One good shot then. Anywhere near that yellow is really, even preferably past the yellow to get on the bottom one first. Let's see what he does here. Well, he's going to screw across. So, one good shot. Get right into the cue ball here. He's played that well. He's actually played it too well. He's played it too well. Cued it well. He's cued it well. 4 inches. He can do what he wants with a cue ball, but he's still got a chance here. He's going to be cannon into this. He could actually even cannon into the yellow and move the red into the yellow and leave himself on it. Yeah, let's just see. He's going for it with a bit of reverse side look. Check the cue ball up to try and stay on this ball. He's played that well, hasn't he? He's played that so well. And there we go, 16-14. Absolutely excellent clearance there. Absolutely excellent clearance. And he's looking 2 frames from the winning line. In Grimsby's top 16. Clarkey, surely the favourite in this. In my opinion, I don't know what you guys think. I know John still might have something to say about that. I'm not saying he can't lose. Just possibly the favourite. But we've got some cracking games ahead of us. I mean, the headless chicken Jacko, who's out there practising on the Supreme table, who's got Wayne Cam tomorrow night. That is going to be an unbelievable match. So get yourself tuned in for that one. That will be a very, very good match. And I'll tell you what, I can't call it personally. I really can't, because Jacko is dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Krabby, who's the best? Well, Clark will have a pint, I tell you that one, and Steeper will have a cup of tea. What ability-wise? Ability-wise, what, on a pool table or a cueist? Clark on a snooker table, different gravy. Probably, I don't think Clarkey would disagree with me. I would say Steeper's probably got the slight edge, and he probably takes it, to be honest with you, probably takes it a little bit more serious than Clarkey. Clarkey probably wouldn't change his game. I think he enjoys the game. He likes to have a pint, and I don't think Clarkey'd want to go anywhere and not have a pint. So, you know, if Clarkey put the time in, I don't think there's much between them, to be honest with you, because it's a black. I've always said Poole is a black off the spot, and I don't think Steeper Clarkey in practice gets anywhere near him on a snooker table. So it's like anything, isn't it? And Steely will agree with me here. If you're on form, you don't miss balls on a pool table, and that's it. You know, and I don't think there's any argument with that. They're both tremendous players. I personally think Steeper is just a little bit, has slightly got the edge, and I don't think Clarkey would probably disagree with that one. but I don't think there's much between them. Let's have your say, boys. Even Billy the Bouncer, obviously steeper. I think it's closer than what you think if Clarkey goes deep in a tournament. And probably takes it less serious, that's probably. And you got Jesus now on here, Morris, Mike, Jesus. Well, yeah, Mike, you get a lot more luck on the table than most people. So, no, and I agree with you. I don't think Morris Mike gets anywhere near Clarkey. Clarkey on form destroys him. Go on, Morris, get involved. Let's have a fight. There we go. Look, so we're going 17-4 here. 17-4. We love Mike. His hairstyle, his beard. I think he's been on the film set for Jesus of Nazareth. There we go. 17-4, Mr. Clark. How can you not like Morris Mike? Wonderful guy, wonderful player, wonderful talent, nice guy. Don't get a pint of it at the bar though. Only joking, Mike. Well, obviously Morris Mike's a true Manchester United supporter. It's Grimsby Town's second team. Right then, Jamie Smith to break. I think he wants to get the hell out of here, doesn't he, boys? You know, he's had a bad night at the races tonight, but he'll come back. He's a strong. He's a player. He's a good player. He'll put some time in. He'll be back. But if you're in this position, all you want to do is get home, don't you? You know, you can't win from this position. He just wants to get home. He's just see, look, he's put the yellow and he's just saying, look, please. Well, they all go now, look. Look round the table, Jamie. There we go. Yeah, I agree, Billy. Do you know why? Because the queuists. And like I keep saying, every ball on a pool table is a black off the spot. And these guys on form don't miss many balls, and that's the difference. The queuists, you know, Clark has had a 147. You don't get a 147, or you don't have a century break if you can't play the game. So every ball on a pool table is a black off the spot. So if you let these guys get their hand on the table, they don't miss many balls. And that is the difference between a snooker player and pool players. Stooper used to be a snooker player. You find a lot of top pool players in their time were snooker players. Craig Warringham, there's your perfect example. Tremendous snooker player. On the world scene and, you know, on the world pool scene. Queuist, wonderful queuist, snooker players. He wants to get out of there now, doesn't he? I mean, he's in absolutely massive trouble, and Clarkey could actually go into this off the middle. But I tell you what, will he play? He's going to do it. Look, he's going to do it. He don't need to. Well, yeah, he got into it, but it doesn't matter because you know. yes, guys, all these, there's a lot of good pool players in both Scunthorpe and Grimsby and the surrounding areas. You know, yourself, John, you know, you're curious, you know, you don't miss many balls. That's all I'm going to say. Right then, so gonna get it out and just drop it past the one in the middle. Oh, of course he's got 2 shots, hasn't he? So he's just setting himself up. There we go then. Just drop it in the middle and we're going 18-14. I'm going down Cleethorpes for a few drinks. My friend Mr. Dazzler. Daz Evans' birthday. Well done, Mr. Clark. Commiserations to Jamie Smith. I don't think he wanted this sort of game, but he's done his best. At the end of the day, we have nights like this. Clark has been the better player. He's not played the best, but he's not needed to. But anyway, guys, everyone tune in for tomorrow night. Massive, massive game. Wayne Cowan against Headless Chicken Jacko. I think it'll be an absolutely unbelievable game. I believe Brad Bull's going to be doing the comms, and I think Matthew Lawton will be. So all you guys tune in tomorrow night. I think you'll have a wonderful match to watch tomorrow night. I'll be watching it. So look forward to seeing you all again. Have a good night. Cheers.